Gender of nouns in Spanish. Rules and examples. Hello, thanks for joining us in a new video. In this video, we will learn about the gender of nouns in Spanish and the rules to determine when a word has a masculine or a feminine noun, and decide whether we must say el corazón or la corazón, la cama or el cama, la manzana or el manzana. Let's start. Masculine nouns in Spanish. We can determine the gender of nouns in Spanish by observing how their ending is written. Most of the time, masculine nouns in Spanish end in the vowel O in their singular form. Such is the case of words like pingüino, carro, and amigo. In Spanish, nouns ending in the consonants N, R, and L, such as corazón, color, and alcohol, are also considered masculine nouns. There are some nouns that end in the letter A, but they are still considered masculine nouns. For example, mapa, planeta, and problema. Feminine nouns in Spanish. Feminine nouns in Spanish, on the other hand, are easily recognized because in many occasions they end up in the vowel A. For example, manzana, casa, and cartera. Nouns that end in the consonant D are also considered feminine nouns in Spanish, which is the case of words like amistad, caridad, y pared. Likewise, nouns with the endings ción with C at the beginning, and ción with S at the beginning, and is with Z at the end are feminine nouns. For example, canción, misión, and actriz. Nouns with confusing gender. In some cases, Spanish words may belong to any of the two previous categories. It is not possible to tell whether they are masculine or feminine. Their gender will be determined somehow by the definite article or other words around them. For example, el estudiante refers to a boy as it uses the masculine definite article el, whereas la estudiante refers to a girl. We must be careful with these words because Spanish definite articles, that is, words like el, la, los, las, can change the meaning of certain nouns. For example, when we say el cura, we mean someone who serves in a Catholic church, a priest. But when we say la cura, we are talking about the cure for a disease or medical condition. Identifying the gender of nouns in Spanish. Here are some nouns in Spanish. You will have 3 seconds to determine whether they are masculine or feminine nouns. Here we go. Tren. 3, 2, 1. Masculino. El tren ya llegó a la estación. Águila. 3, 2, 1. Masculino. El águila vuela sobre las montañas. Montaña. 3, 2, 1. Femenino. La montaña está llena de árboles. 4. Corazón. 3, 2, 1. Masculino. El corazón es un órgano del cuerpo. Nariz. 3, 2, 1. Femenino. Te crecerá la nariz por mentiroso. Avestruz. 3, 2, 1. Masculino. El avestruz no puede volar. Serpiente. 3, 2, 1. Femenino. Debes tener cuidado con las serpientes. Sofá. Masculino. Ayúdame a mover el sofá, por favor. To recap, in order to identify the gender of nouns in Spanish, you must pay attention to their ending, the words around them, and the context in which they are used. It is way normal to make mistakes when learning about this topic, but as you move forward and learn new vocabulary, you will know which words have a masculine or a feminine gender in Spanish. The key is to pay attention to details, correct your mistakes, and keep trying. We got to the end of the video. We hope you liked it. If you have questions or suggestions, leave us a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share. Until next time.